I like coffee.
Guys, welcome back to the Art of Whiskey. Again, another episode, man. The goal is to get at least 7 done on the days that I get the crew here. Shout out to Opa. He showed up, a Big Daddy dog.
Came, bruh.
And he brought raspberry relic and some banana bread.
And he brought other stuff.
Open season.
Oh,
new riff.
New riff, and that's a killer one, dude.
There you have it. Now, Jimmy's giving us some new riff. Tim's giving me some new riff. I probably had more whiskey that I can keep track of.
You went to New Riff.
You forget how much. Hey, you had so much whiskey, you asked me, did I have this?
Hey, Jim be like, you had that at my house. I'm like, look, man. Listen.
Cocktails in New Riff, remember?
Oh, we did.
Yeah, but he hated the food. The food sucked.
No, I wasn't going to get nothing.
No, it was trash.
We never got the fucking food.
That's the
Yeah,
first part.
because he looked at the menu and was like, bro, this is trash.
They ordered.
No, he legit FaceTime was like, bro, the food here, are you for real?
It was awful.
It took 30 minutes.
Do the bourbon, do the food.
Gotta make
Whatever
a
you
choice.
do it right.
Well, exactly. If you're going to combine them, you better do it right.
So objectively, this episode, I want Richard to break down making, and all the guys to be clear, making a whiskey choice. So he said that 9 out of 10 people can't choose when to purchase or spend the money. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you this. This right here, objectively, is a $400 bottle.
Yep. Yeah.
Just give you perspective.
All day.
This right here is a $300 bottle, $250.
Well, hold on. Secondary or MSRP?
Experience.
Okay, yeah, because
Like, I think that's part of. I think what you're asking is part of the problem.
But that's,
no, it is.
we're talking blendery prices.
No, I don't mean it to shut you down.
Secondary MSRP and secondary.
Explain what happens when you buy a blendery bottle, and why is a buff turkey $250 versus everybody else who's going to be $295 to $325?
Well, Tim was gracious enough to give us a great price point.
We were first.
And he had first dibs. And honestly, I think if Tim could probably go back in time, he would have bought a bunch more of those barrels.
Because they tripled in price.
He cherry picked these. And so I would tell you this, I've had a lot of buff turkey barrels, and they don't, like, his stand out.
Oh, there are some bad buff turkey barrels. I've seen cigar blend buff turkey barrels because they are bad.
But what do? Chance they batch it, right?
Yeah.
They do not let that single barrel speak for itself.
Or they were last to pick. You know?
And then they don't got
All of those answers are wrong. The whole reason, Tim is a distiller. He has his DSP number, and when he sells at the store, sells his product, he is essentially eliminating one step in the 3-step process where you've got distiller, distributor, and then retailer. Tim is not only the distiller, but he's also the retailer at his location, at the distillery. So that was the right answer.
Tell them exactly your opinion on what goes into it, because I didn't know that you should or shouldn't spend. I come from the shoe space and mini spaces. I've never been a collector of nothing, to be clear, but I believe in value. So when I had fruit smoothie, as I said, I never spent $200 plus.
Yeah,
on a
you
whiskey
said that.
bottle.
You said I would never.
And then I tried it and I go, man, I might not never get this again. Because I'll easily spend $200 on food. You ain't got to, like, we was like, hey, we're going to the mansion, top tier restaurant. I'm like, say less.
But the difference is, you had been with us at the blendery and you had tried a bunch of different whiskeys, and then when you tried fruit smoothie, you went, this is just a little special. There's something extra to this that's just a little bit different. And so you're able to deceive with your senses that this is a top tier whiskey and therefore worth the extra money that you would need to spend.
But it's not extra, because you waste that money at the end of the day.
It's worth it.
You're going to throw $200 away and be like, where did it go? You don't even matter.
And that's what was happening with these Bartons. The thing with the buff turkeys is, people would come in and they would taste them, or not even taste them. They buy them blind because everyone knows that it's Buffalo Trace and Wild, and that
it was
history.
Hot, right? It was hot
and
on
then
the market.
Yeah, and they get on YouTube.
But let's be honest, this was the most expensive bottle the blendery has sold.
Yeah,
at the time. No.
Oh yeah, before the founder. Yep. Right.
And honestly, these tripled in price in 3 weeks from the distributor. Like if Tim would have went back and bought those, he couldn't have charged $249.
Exactly. You know? Like overnight, legit. Like honestly, as soon as these were made and a couple of them waxed, and it blew up.
But you're right. At a certain price point, people have a problem discerning degrees of speciality.
Yeah.
And they have to depend on someone else to tell them that.
Well, and they're treating the product like everybody tastes things the same, and they're not willing to pony up their own money, even if they think it's really good whiskey, because there's not somebody on the internet telling them that they should be buying it. And dude, if you walk into a store and you taste whiskey that tastes better than the things that you've been buying at that same price point, it's probably worth it. Trust your mouth, and trust your nose, and purchase it. Because by the time you get home and YouTube it, it's gonna be gone. It'll be sold out because everybody else is trusting their senses when they buy it.
And I think also the thing that's different is that Tim takes time with his. He's meticulous. So what he releases is never going to be subpar. Because he won't allow it, because he stands behind it. So things that and the other thing is you can try some of this stuff before you buy it too.
Most everything.
And when I started going to the blendery, those things would sit on the shelf for 3 months. Now, you'd be lucky if it stays there for 3 days.
But let's talk about value, right? Value is something you use, not something you buy. And we've obviously used this bottle.
Everything's open.
Mine at home is about that much.
Well used.
So, I mean, if you're gonna use it, drink it, enjoy it, fill it with memories, it's worth every penny.
Yeah, absolutely. And people taste things differently. So you might be relying on an expert that likes coffee, even though you don't like coffee. Likes mushrooms, even though you don't like mushrooms, and they might be telling you, it's bad or it's good, and you're listening to somebody that's not experiencing things the way that you're experiencing it, and you're listening to them over your own self when you try it in person.
Yeah, no,
And
that's crazy.
If you think it's special, give yourself a little grace. Buy it.
You're right. If you like it, you're right.
Or find a buddy that you can split that sucker with. Like if times are hard, hey, we're blue collar around here too. So there's nothing wrong with splitting bottles. I split bottles with James. I split bottles with Chance. Like we do that, and or buy a bottle for your buddy.
But make no mistake, you're gonna make some mistakes as you trust somebody's palate and find out, you know what?
It's not my swim lane.
We're really not aligned in palates.
100%.
Maybe I like this other person's palate better, especially with private barrel picks and a lot of the clubs we've got around DFW. Also the blendery, especially
it's subjective, right?
I mean, everything's going to be good, but you're going to like something better than something else.
100%. That new riff is good.
If you buy something at a blender, it's quality.
Yeah, I agree with
It may not be your palate, but it is definitely quality.
And it was a single barrel, and it was excellent.
There you have it. Now, Richard, what are the top 3 things you recommend when somebody's choosing whiskey and trying to differentiate price over value or everything else that you said?
Speciality.
Yeah, I mean, if you're shopping at a blendery, you're lucky because you get to try it before you buy it. So you don't even need to rely on somebody else's recommendation.
Exactly.
But kind of back to what we're saying, if you like it, don't listen to other people because you're right. Like,
Absolutely.
Everybody
Trust your
tastes
instinct.
things differently. That's why there's so many different offerings in the world for ice cream, for beer, for any, chips. So if you like it, you're not wrong. Buy it. But also try as many things as you can try. And then the great thing about having a group like this is only 3 or 4 of these are mine. But 3 or 4 of these,
we all bring and share.
We potluck whiskey, and so you don't have to buy as many things to try as many things as are out on the island.
And then when you're like, damn, I really like that new riff. Now I want one.
That's right.
It's great.
And this is the majority of the bourbon community.
Yeah,
This is what people do.
It really is.
Guys, we
All
wouldn't have
across the
started
country.
this if people didn't show up with whiskey. If I didn't have Tim,
And
I already
food.
showed them that
And
right
food.
there. Show them that back there. Like Tim gave me 4 boxes of barrel aged.
Hey man, what's in there, man?
Yeah, we might have to sneak something on for you.
He's holding out. He's holding out.
We show up, Jimmy's been there. He's like, hey, I brought you some whiskey. You're like, okay, there's 4 boxes of whiskey free. Hey, these are beers, Imperial Stouts that I got from 2013. So these are old beers. Take them home, review them. If you taste any sour, throw them in the trash. You won't die is what he texted me. He's like, you won't die, but just throw it in the trash if it's sour. I'm like,
Shout out to that dude, man.
And mind you, if I'm ever like, hey, we need to do content, he's like, here, take these bottles. We get so many bottles behind the bar that are done that have sold out that we can't sell to anybody.
Yeah, like legit. The other day he gave you like 6.
Well, Steve Kyer's doing a blendery show.
Oh yeah. Gave
For
him
someone
something.
say whiskey. He looks under the bar, he finds 8 bottles he can't sell anymore, and they're all half open. He goes, here, take these 2 shares.
Yeah, that's Tim. That is the testament of Tim's heart. So that's one of the biggest reasons I support that business is because of his heart.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Hey, and that's what keeps it whiskey, people. Because when I saw this man continue to stay consistent, and then show up for my people, show up for us. Had an opportunity to show up last week, which Again, woke up to amazing text messages. Everybody said, dude, such a great Monday, man. Such a great Monday, man. And it's because of him that this exists. I wouldn't have started this had it been for the blender.
Shit, I'd have been still watching your dog videos.
Hey, and Jimmy, we walked
We've been neighbors. Like, I live 5 minutes from here,
yeah,
bro.
Jimmy's literally like, hey man, sorry for your loss. I'm like, what's this motherfucker talking about? Because I don't walk into the blender and talk about dogs.
Yeah.
Unless somebody says something about a dog.
Yeah, I threw him off with that.
Or I tell Tim, I said, him and I have fun conversations. I said, so-and-so was like, so how's this work? I'm like, what are you asking me? He's like, what are you doing at the blender? I'm like, clearly I'm
Working.
content. They're like, well,
I'm holding the camera.
what do you get out of it? I'm like, are you asking what my goal is? Because
Tell him it's not in your business, boy.
I'm one of the people, I'm from the other side of the track, so you asking me too many questions, and I started like, yo, what's my man need? You asking mad stuff. You making me uncomfortable
Too many
asking me
questions, not enough answers.
because I don't promote this stuff in the first place, so like, yo, buddy sound like the feds.
Shout out to
point
Marcus
is-
on that. That's a good one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, mine
Hey.
did the same thing yours did.
Golden Rush, that's what you made
all
it.
of
the black tea.
Okay, black tea.
sour,
I
bro.
told him, I said,
Cracks me up, we all call that mint.
hey.
Everyone call that mint. No mint in it. It's the Earl Grey tea.
Earl Grey.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, I guess
that is the bitters.
What goes back to, again, we did an episode the other night. He's doing a Craftsman series on Sunday where he's supposed to find something and highlight it. And then I'm like, yo, on Mondays then, we might as well have you make that same drink and have everybody try it.
think
Because you
it's
got
awesome.
such great palates.
No, I enjoy that. I don't even drink
And
cocktails.
the point of it was sometimes we all, since we're whiskey snobs now, we go to whiskey places or restaurants and they don't have a good whiskey
It
list.
sucks. Or it's outrageously priced.
So
We
what
get so bougie and we get so critical
like,
of these
yeah.
places that
Yeah,
don't have
what do we
a
got?
A whistle pig? I don't want no whistle pig.
do we do?
You go, give me one of them fucking old fashions, goddammit. Or I'll be like, yo, give me a Gold Rush. Like, I've never had that. Well, can you give me a black tea sir? Like, oh,
Make
what the
a little
fuck is that?
ultra.
You're like, damn, we in the same boat with the whiskey.
That's true.
I thought you could make drinks, motherfucker. They can't do it. So, point is, watch the Sunday episodes that drop because he'll be doing stuff, and then we'll
dope.
bring that to the forefront on a Monday where the guys are here and talk about those drinks and get their
Excited about
opinion.
that. I'm excited about that.
Yeah. It'll be some fun stuff, pushing that capability, his capability to be a craftsman.
I'll bring some
And
ingredients. We'll do some fun things.
that's my point. And then, of course, as always, keeping the food rocking and good dessert, good
Yeah.
whiskey. And mind you, in the next episode, once everybody gets plated, we get the whiskey going.
chicken.
We got the cake in there where it says "Happy Birthday, Jimmy G, man." Again, today's Monday. It's specific to Jimmy G, man.
Yo,
I'm not-
big shout out to all you guys. I love you guys so much.
One of my favorite humans on earth, man. Love you, buddy.
Man, likewise, man. One of the best people know people. Keep it whiskey.
Amen.